Hey guys, so we're just gonna jump right into our face. My brows is already done, and I'm taking the Clinique primer for everywhere on my face, mostly where I get oily, and then I'm taking the Elf hydrating primer. So now I'm going in with the Revlon Colorstay foundation, which I've really been enjoying lately. The one I have is for combination to oily skin, so that's what I use because I do have combo skin. And yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit because you guys have seen me do this several times, and I'm just using a NYX beauty sponge. Please don't mind my voice. I'm getting over being sick. I've been sick a couple of days, and I've been starting to get my voice back, so just bear with me. The next thing I'm gonna do is color correct, which I always do, and I'm taking the Lagirl Peach Corrector to color correct. Now we're gonna jump into concealer, and I'm taking the Elf HD concealer, and this is more of my skin tone. But then I'm gonna take the the No Filter Colourpop concealer. I think I have the shade Light. It does oxidize, so even if it looks a little light when you first apply it, it tends to get a little darker, this particular concealer. So this shade is not bad if you want to highlight and your medium skin tone. So now I'm just blending this out with my beauty sponge. And I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, but the NYX beauty sponge is really good. I honestly consider it a dupe for the beauty sponge, the beauty blender, the black one. It feels the same and it does the same job. You just have to make it really damp. So I'm gonna jump into setting that with the Airspun translucent powder. Next, I'm going to jump into setting all over my face, which is the Revlon Colorstay powder. I've also been really loving this powder. I've had it for a while, and I don't know why I don't use it too much until recently, but I really think it sets my face and it feels amazing on the skin. So this is what I'm just applying all over my face. Once I do that, I'm going to go into bronzing, and I'm going to take the MAC Studio Careblend pressed powder in the shade Dark, and this one's a little darker than my skin tone, so I use it for bronzing. For blush, I'm gonna take the Tarte Cosmetics Paaarty blush. That's how you say it. It has like 3 A's, so it's like Paaarty blush, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks. Next, I'm going to jump into highlight, and this is the Golden Lights Makeuprevolution highlighter, and this is a very intense gold highlighter. It does look a little iridescent if you see it in person, and it's very intense, so I'm going in with that. So we're going to be jumping into our eyes, and I'm going to be jumping into the Juviasplace The Magic palette. You guys know this is one of my favorite palettes, and I'm jumping into this shade. It's like a translucent. It's a good translucent. Not translucent. It's a good crease color. Sorry. And I don't have the palette currently in front of me to give you the names, so I'm pointing to them in the palette. But this is the darker shade I'm taking. It's kind of a burnt orange shade, and I'm just deepening the crease with this shade. I'm going to go back and I'm going to start to blend the edges of those out. I always mention that I'm going to have everything in the description box, so if you guys need to check anything, you can check there. I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer for the outer part of my eyes because I'm going to be adding a shimmery shadow and I don't want it transferring to the top of my lid. So we're going in with this kind of iridescent, it's almost more of like a holographic shade. It's like a purple mixed with like blue and pink. And I'm adding that just to my outer corner. And then I'm going to just blend that out. I'm going to go back in with the second shade that we use in the palette, just to kind of blend that shade so there's no harsh line and it doesn't look like it stops right there. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut half my crease, half my lid. So it's going to be a half cut crease. And I'm just taking that Colourpop No Filter Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm just cutting half of my lid. I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette, which is like a cream matte shade, and I'm going to just be adding that to the front part of my lid where we cut that crease. I'm sorry I'm not naming the shadows, but I will in the description box. I apologize again. And we're just doing some blending. I'm adding that same shade to our brow bone for a highlight. So now I'm just taking away the powder that I had underneath my eyes to catch any fallout, which there actually was not any fallout. I'm taking the first shade that I added into my crease, and that's going to be the first shade that I use on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out with the lightest shade. That's actually the second shade I used. Now I'm going with the first shade to blend that out. I'm going back into the palette and I'm taking this gold shade, and that's going to be in our inner corner. I thought it just added a pop to the whole look and it made it look cute. This is the bronze. I think it's golden bronze. Again, I have it listed down below. It's by NYX. It's the Slide On Glide On, and I thought I figured I would just add like a bronzy, brownish kind of color on our waterline, so I'm doing that. I'm taking this MAC mascara just to coat our lashes before we apply falsies. And the lighting I'm using is pretty much only the little mirror I use to do my makeup. I just really did this for my Instagram, but I figured I would just add this to my channel. So if the lighting isn't as bright as it is in certain other videos, it's because I don't really have much lights for this, and it's just some of the lighting in my house as well. So I'm using On the Fringe Wicked Lashes by NYX, and I'm just going to be applying these as my lashes. To set all of my makeup in place, I'm taking the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set Spray just to set everything into place. For lips, I'm going to take the shade Ever by NYX, and I'm just going to be lining my lips with that. I'm going to take the NYX Lingerie in the shade Seduction. It's kind of a burnt orange with more of a red tone, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my lips. To add a pop, I'm going to take the Duo Chromatic Gloss by NYX, and this is Cocktail Party. These are new, and they kind of have different glitter colors in it. They're absolutely beautiful, and this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me again today. I love you. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.